All right, I'd like to call this special meeting of the Hinckley Township Board of Trustees to order on Tuesday, January 2nd, 2024 at 6 p.m. for the purpose of an organizational meeting. Call the roll, please.
Sweattick?
Here.
Asherle?
Here.
Engelmann?
Here.
All right. Well, we'll just go through this line by line then.
I would like to nominate Mr. Sweattick as chairman of the Board of Trustees.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 I will nominate Trustee Asherle as vice chairman of the Board of Trustees.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
I will move the trustee meetings be scheduled as follows. The first regular meeting to be held on Tuesday, January 2, 2024, and thereafter every first and third Tuesday of each month throughout the year. Meetings will begin at 6:30 p.m. Meetings are held at the Hinckley Town Hall Meeting Room in the Administration Building or adjacent Old Fire Station Bay. Prior to the scheduling of any special meeting, the time and of the meeting and its purpose shall be established.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
I'll move that the special meeting shall not be held unless at least 24 hours advance notice is given to the news media that have requested notification, except in an emergency. The administrative office manager shall notify the news media that have requested notification immediately, time, place, and purpose.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Move that votes are to be dictated by statute and shall conform to statute.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Request for advance notification. I will move that any person may, upon request, obtain reasonable advance notification of all meetings at which a special type of public business that is of interest. In addition to submitting the written request, the person must submit self-addressed stamped envelopes for mailing purposes. The person has the option to provide an email address and request notification through email distribution.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Posting. Move that the administrative assistant shall be directed to post a copy of this schedule in an area of prominence accessible to the public during usual business hours. Also, the administrative assistant shall post no later than 12 hours before the time of any special meeting a statement of the time, place, and purpose of such special meeting.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Move that the fiscal officer's compensation be in the amount stipulated in the Ohio Revised Code and paid monthly. The fiscal officer would be paid on a salaried system.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Move that the trustees' compensation be in the amount stipulated in the Ohio Revised Code and paid monthly. The trustees will be paid on a salaried system.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
No. You want me to take over or you want to keep going?
I'll do the first two.
Okay.
Move that eligible employees and elected officials be compensated according to the IRS standard mileage rate at the time of the trip per mile on official business outside of the county with trustee approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
No.
Move the travel expenses incurred by the elected officials to various conventions be paid out of the general fund with trustee approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Move that the administration building be scheduled and controlled through the administrative offices. Schedule shall be submitted in writing and renewed yearly. Township official business preempts any schedule.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Move that the administration building rental for Hinckley Township residents only is set at $50 per occasion for private use, plus a $50 deposit for cleaning, refundable if the facility is left in a clean condition. Organizations are required to provide proof of liability insurance coverage. Nonprofit organizations are exempt from fees.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Move that the Brongers Park Pavilion rental for Hinckley Township residents only is set with a $50 deposit per occasion for private use and refundable if the facility is left in a clean condition. Organizations are required to provide proof of liability insurance coverage. Nonprofit organizations are exempt from fees.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Move to purchase coffee and accoutrements for the employees and residents. On special occasions, the purchase of pastries will be permitted. Also, in extreme emergency situations, the safety forces are permitted to purchase food for the participants if the situation continues over an extended period of time.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Move that the zoning commission members be compensated in accordance to the following schedule as submitted. Activity zoning chair, regular meeting, work session. Zoning committee, regular meeting, work session. Chairperson, $45, vice chair, $35, members, $35. Zoning commission public hearing, chairperson, $45, vice chair, $35, members, $35. Zoning commission site visit, chairperson, $35, vice chair, $35, members, $35. Board of Zoning Appeals, regular meeting, work session, public hearing, or site review. Chairperson, $25, vice chair, $25, members, $25. County Planning Commission meeting, chairperson, $25, vice chair, $25, members, $25.
Trustee.
Trustee work session meeting, chairperson, $25, vice chair, $25, members, $25. Educational seminars, maximum of 2, chairperson, $25, vice chair, $25, members, $25. In the event that a regular meeting, work session, site review, public hearing, and/or training are held on the same day prior to or following any of the above, they shall be counted as one for the purpose of compensation. In the event the Board of Zoning Appeals regular meeting, work session, and Board of Zoning Appeals public hearing are held on the same day prior to or following any of the above, they shall be accounted as one for the purpose of compensation. Board of Zoning Appeals site review is included with the public hearing compensation. The participation of the zoning commission member who is designated to represent the zoning commission board will be by request of the zoning board chairman and approval by trustee liaison.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
You're up.
All right. Move that current terms of the zoning commission board members and alternates are as follows as submitted. Marcus Fisher, member, term expiring 12/31/25. John Kalis, new member, term expires 12/31/2027. Matt Marzullo, term expiring 12/31/2028. Michelle Crew, member, term expiring 12/31/24. David Manley, term expiring 12/31/26. Alternates will be named at a later date.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone
Aye.
opposed?
The question on the date for Kalis, was it 27 the correct year?
Yes,
4
Yeah,
years.
Okay.
filling.
he's fulfilling a term.
Got it.
Move that the members of the Board of Zoning Appeals shall be compensated at the rate of $35 per hearing, including site review. The members of the Board of Zoning Appeals shall be compensated at a rate of $30 each per continued hearing. In the event a regular meeting, work session, and/or training is held on a separate day, it shall be considered separate and compensated at the rate of $30 each. In the event that a work session and/or training is held on the same day prior to the following a hearing, they shall be counted as one for the purpose of compensation. The current terms of the Board of Zoning Appeal members and alternates are as follows. No alternates at this time. Bill Schaefer, term expiring 12/31/26. Days Lesnack, term expiring 12/31/26. Is that right? One of them is.
It's,
Okay.
yeah, I'll explain later.
Justine Calabro, term expiring 12/31/27. Lindsay Rubel, term expiring 12/31/28. Jeff Hoop, term expiring 12/31/25.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Explain, while we're on that, it's going back 16, 17, 18 years ago, there were a number of appointments made that were all in the same year. And over the years, it's kind of gotten better so that one is off, one is considered every year, but we still have a couple where we're still on the same year.
Thank you. Move that members of the Zoning Commission and Board of Zoning Appeals shall be required to attend a minimum of one educational seminar in-house or outside annually and be compensated at a rate of $25 for such attendance. Members shall be allowed compensation for up to 2 outside educational seminars annually. Members shall be compensated for all in-house seminars provided by the Board of Trustees in addition to the required Sunshine Law training. Zoning board members are required to attend Sunshine Law training within the first 6 months of each term. Members will be required to take said training once for every consecutive 5 years they have been reappointed.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Move to retain Tom Zablotny as an independent contractor for the Assistant Zoning Inspector 1 position at a rate of $16 per hour, not to exceed 120 hours per quarter.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Move to maintain Assistant Zoning Inspector 1 position at a rate of $15.50 per hour, not to exceed 60 hours per quarter.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Move to appoint Tom Wilson as zoning inspector for the year 2024 at the rate of $1,478.05 per month.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Move that the administrative office zoning office manager Suzanne Peterlin be compensated at $20.92 per hour in 2024 to include the sexton role with a minimum of 35 hours per week.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Move that the web administrator programmer be compensated at $18.45 per hour in 2024 with a maximum of 100 hours per month.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Move to maintain a zoning recording secretary position as an independent contractor for zoning meetings.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Move to hire Judy Stupka as fiscal officer assistant for the purpose of recording trustee meeting minutes at an hourly rate of $25 per hour.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Move to maintain the Zoom proctor position as an independent contractor for township meetings.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Move to appoint Suzanne Peterlin as acting assistant zoning inspector in the event the zoning inspector is not available for purposes of signing permits for the year 2024.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Move that the cost for opening and closing a grave will be $625 and an extra $275 will be charged if the funeral falls on a weekend or holiday. A cremation opening and closing will be $200 and an extra $75 will be charged for the weekend or holiday cremation burial if the service department is needed.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Cindy, would you like to take over?
Sure. Make a motion to set the price of a grave site for township residents at $450. Designated cremation sites at Maple Hill Cemetery will be $300 per site for residents. Resident qualifications to be determined by the trustees at the time of purchase.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Move that set the price of a footer for a gravestone at $50 per cubic foot, and that all graves must have permanent markers within 36 months time limit.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Move to appoint Mike DeHarry as the stormwater management coordinator.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Move to establish unskilled to skilled temporary labor rates at a range of $10 to $30 per hour.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Move to appoint Justin Grossenbaugh as fire chief for the year 2024 at the annual rate of $39,062.75.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Make motion that the year 2024 fireman's compensation will be as follows. Position, assistant fire chief, hourly rate, $21.98. Chief engineer, hourly rate, $19.27. Medical liaison officer, $19.27. Fire inspector, $19.27. Hours not to exceed 260 per quarter. Lieutenant, $19.79. Firefighter, EMT basic, $16.15. Firefighter, EMT intermediate, $16.64. Firefighter paramedic, $19. Cadet, new probationary, $15.15. Fire prevention educator, $17.21, 15 to 20 hours per month. Administrative assistant, $16.31, not to exceed 260 hours per quarter.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Move to add an officer in command OIC position at a rate of $19.37 per hour.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Move to enact the bonus incentive for the fire department shift members as follows. Any member in good standing that works an additional 3 12-hour shifts per quarter will receive a 5% bonus for the time that they work for that quarter. Any member in good standing that works an additional 6 12-hour shifts will receive a 7% bonus for the time that they work during the quarter.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Move to allow modification of the otherwise applicable 1-year probationary period wage for those members who, after the successful completion of no less than 300 hours of their 1-year probationary period, and obtain the written recommendation from the fire chief of Hinckley's Fire Department to be compensated at the rate applicable to their certification as per the Hinckley Township Fire Department wage scale.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Move to compensate fire department members at 1.5 times the member's normal pay grade for the following holiday periods: Easter, Memorial Day, Labor Day, and Thanksgiving, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. 4th of July, Christmas Eve, and New Year's Eve, 8 a.m. to midnight. Christmas Day and New Year's Day, midnight to 8 p.m.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Move that fire department members shall receive a $250 uniform allowance annually. Probationary members and those members not fulfilling performance standards will be compensated at the discretion of the chief.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Move that the Ohio Fire Chiefs Association and the Medina County Fire Chiefs Association dues in the year 2024 for the fire chief be paid from the fire department fund.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Move that an insurance cost recovery fee of $700 be applied to all non-residents for basic life support, BLS, and $700 be applied to all residents for basic life support, BLS, for EMS transport. The billing agent for these fees shall be Life Force Management, with all monies directly deposited by Life Force Management into the Township Fire Department Fund as per the contract between Life Force Management and Hinckley Township.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Move that an insurance cost recovery fee of $800 be applied to all non-residents for advanced life support, ALS-1, and $800 be applied to all residents for advanced life support, ALS-1, for EMS transport. The billing agent for these fees shall be Life Force Management, with all monies directly deposited by Life Force Management into the Township Fire Department Fund as per the contract between Life Force Management and Hinckley Township.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Move that an insurance cost recovery fee of $900 be applied to all non-residents for advanced life support 2, ALS-2, and $900 be applied to all residents for advanced life support 2, ALS-2, for EMS transport. The billing agent for these fees shall be Life Force Management, with all monies directly deposited by Life Force Management into the Township Fire Department Fund as per the contract between Life Force Management and Hinckley Township.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Let me continue on. You wanna,
Move that an insurance cost recovery fee of $250 be applied to all non-residents for non-transport calls. The billing agent for these calls shall be Life Force Management, with all monies directly deposited by Life Force Management into the Township Fire Department Fund as per the contract between Life Force Management and Hinckley Township.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Move that a mileage rate of $15 per mile be assessed to all non-residents and residents for EMS transports. The billing agent for these fees shall be Life Force Management, with all monies directly deposited by Life Force Management into the Township Fire Department Fund as per the contract between Life Force Management and Hinckley Township.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Move to appoint David Sentner as the Chief of Police Department for the year 2024 at an annual salary of $93,380. Sentner shall be eligible for 7 weeks of vacation in 2024.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Move to set the year 2024 police salary rates as per the union contracts.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Move that for 2024, the non-union members of the Hinckley Police Department compensation will be as follows. Full-time administrative assistant, $20.92 per hour. Part-time patrolman, $20 per hour. Part-time administrative support, $19.54.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
aye,
Anyone opposed?
Move to accept the service department pay rates as follows. Service Superintendent Mike Bahari, $33.36 per hour, includes the use of a township vehicle to and from home. Service Class 1, Praisler and Humberson, $26.37 per hour. Service Class 2, Knoll, $24.22 per hour.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
aye,
Anyone opposed?
Move to approve the township cell phone plan for all eligible service department members that will be paid a monthly stipend of $25 to offset their personal cell phone use for township business. Usage shall be approved by the road superintendent and certified monthly by the trustee liaison.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
aye,
Anyone opposed?
Move that all full-time service department members shall receive a biannual $425 uniform allowance, $850 annually, to be administered by the service superintendent and approved by the trustees.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Move to set the rate of on-site private event use of township fire and police vehicles at a rate of $15 per hour. Township personnel must be on-site during vehicle use and are compensated by private party only.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Go for it.
Hmm. Move that upon trustee approval, Hinckley Township will provide a reimbursement of a project tangible material cost not to exceed $500 per Eagle Scout applicant and or the same per Gold Award applicant for final projects completed within Hinckley Township.
second,
All in favor?
Aye.
aye,
Anyone opposed?
Move that in the event that Hinckley Township receives an application fee for third-party planning assistance, the fund shall be deposited into the zoning fund or general fund. Payments to the third-party planning firms will be paid from this applicant fee. Any balance remaining upon completion of the third-party planning assistance process shall be refunded to the applicant.
second,
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Move that sets a Tuesday biweekly payroll based on the rates approved within the annual organizational minutes, which will be in effect for the next payroll.
second,
All in favor?
Aye.
aye,
Anyone opposed?
Move to allow the fiscal officer to pay bills outside of the regular meeting schedule for the purpose of avoiding late fees or penalties. Payments may be in the form of warrant or electronic. In the event of this occurrence, the payment shall be approved at the next regular meeting.
second,
All in favor?
Aye.
aye,
Anyone opposed?
Move to allow the fiscal officer to pay bills either by warrant or electronically as determined by need.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Move to approve the agreement of terms in post 94 CRA zone at a 50% tax abatement.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I will-
Anyone opposed?
I will vote no. Move to allow regular and super blanket certificates be made up to 365 expiration date, up to an amount of $50,000.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Move to adopt Hinckley Township's purchase resolution for the 2024 for reoccurring expenses, which states the following. Hinckley Township Board of Trustees sets the following limits for those authorized to make purchases on behalf of Hinckley Township. Hinckley Township Trustees, $2,500. Hinckley Township Fiscal Officer, $2,500. Chief of Police, $1,000. Fire Chief, $1,000. Service Superintendent, $1,000. Administrative and Zoning Office Manager, $1,000 per occurrences. Those individuals listed above may make purchases without board approval within their limit with proper documentation. The Fire Chief, Police Chief, and Service Superintendent may make reoccurring purchases up to $2,500 with approval from their trustee liaison. For those repairs that arise creating an emergency situation, department heads may be authorized to repair with the trustee liaison approval for amounts in excess of above said limits. Any emergency repairs authorized will be approved by the Board of Trustees at the next scheduled meeting. All purchases which are greater than above said limits must be approved by Hinckley Township Board of Trustees.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Move to adopt the following resolution, number 010224-01. Be it resolved by the Board of Trustees of Hinckley Township, Medina County, Ohio, that to provide for current expenses and other expenditures of said Board of Trustees during the fiscal year ending December 31st, 2024, the following sums be and the same are hereby set aside and appropriated, temporary appropriations, for the several purposes for which expenditures are to be made for and during said fiscal year as follows. Amount of $4,716,850 until amended permanently.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I should do Asherle, I'm sorry, Swedek,
Yes.
Asherle,
Yes.
Engelmann.
Yes.
Thank you.
Move to assign the following trustee liaisonships for 2024. Buildings, Parks, Service, and Police, Trustee Swedek. Fire Administrative Offices, Waste and Recycling, Trustee Asherle. Zoning and Cemeteries, Trustee Engelmann.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
All right, I will move to adjourn the special meeting at 6:28 PM.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.